Hello everyone, my name is Neptune or Nep, and I am your Chaos Clown. Hey y'all! How's it going? As you can see, a lot has changed in the past 8 or 9 months. I will be talking in depth where I've been in the later half of the video, but if you don't care, then you can click off. As for the first half of the video, I will be designing Lunar and EarthShow characters as humans for their recent show of the week. If you don't know what either of those things are, then this video isn't for you. And with that, let's get right into it. The first one I did was Andromeda because I'm not gonna lie, out of the reboot Lay's cast, she's my favorite. Design-wise, personality-wise, all the wises. I wanted to put her in a certain outfit she is in the show, but I couldn't really find a good picture of it, so I took some creative liberties. It doesn't really matter because none of the other designs really stuck to their canon outfits, so it's not really a big deal. I also didn't give her her signature ponytail, so my bad, diehard Lay's fans. Other than that, her design was pretty easy since I think she's the most human out of the cast, or human-like. One more detail that I added is I gave her snake bites to match my version of Human Moon. Let me know if y'all would watch a video where I designed Sam's characters as humans, because I would love to do that. And that's Andromeda all done! All my friends said that she looked confused, but I was going for a more wistful look, but I'm very proud of her. I think she looks very whimsical, very, I don't know, blue. Let me know what you think. Next was Lunar, and I'd say he's my second favorite. Call me basic, but it is what it is. To me, his outfit was pretty easy because I figured that Lunar would dress pretty basic most days, save for his jacket, made by Earth. It kind of reminds me of me in middle school. I had this one gray jacket that I customized myself. I sewed stars onto it and I put pins on it, and I wore it every single day, so it's that kind of vibe. I'd like to think that throughout the show Earth just adds more patches and buttons and stuff to it. When I was coloring his jacket, I found out that it is way more gray than it looks in the show, but with the other colors and the background, it looks purple. Thanks, color theory. I gave him super faded hair dye to represent his hat without directly giving him the hat, because I am so bad at drawing hats. If y'all remember my Applejack design where I drew her hat and it's just a circle around her head. Maybe when I draw him at one point, I'll give him the hat. And here's Lunar. Wow guys, we're already halfway done. There's not much I can really say about him other than his piercing blue-eyed stare. And when I was drawing it, I was like, wow. Just small eyes, I mean ears. After Lunar, obviously, I had to draw Earth. It's the whole point of the show. Drawing her was a lot of fun, and I mostly went off of her canon human version, hence the vitiligo. I had a bit of a hard time deciding her pose, but I landed on this basic white girl one. It was actually kind of scary, but I fixed it, don't worry. Her outfit was really fun to do though. I knew I wanted to give her overalls, but I really don't remember how I came up with her shirt. I'd wear it, I think it's cute. One thing I did accidentally forget, which I literally didn't even notice until I was already done with the background, was I forgot to give her bracelets. I wanted to give her bracelets, a bunch of them, golden bracelets, her cuffs in the show, but I didn't end up remembering, and her ears are covered, so I couldn't give her earrings, and I'm mad. But I compensated it with the belt. I think the belt is very cute. Also the ballet flats. I feel like ballet flats fit her a lot. She just has a closet full of them. Also the pocket on her overalls is something I'm really proud. I'm just really proud of all of her. I could gush about her for hours. There she is all done, and like I already said, I just hit my hand on my desk. There she is all done, and like I said, I am really proud of her. Every single aspect of her design, I feel was well thought out, except for that one thing that I forgot. That part wasn't very well thought out, but the rest of it is. I love her so much, I love her. And last but not least is Mars. Actually, he might be least. I had a lot of trouble with his design and didn't end up liking him that much. However, some of my friends liked him, so maybe it's just my fault. He was also the last character I designed, and I drew these guys in a very short amount of time, so I imagine that, you know, my creative talents were slowly coming to a halt. I also designed him as a pretty basic guy, but just a tad bit more flamboyant than Lunar. I feel like he wears a lot of more, like, fancy, nerdy clothing. Basically, I hope the main takeaway you get when you see him is, wow, what a nerd. If I had to go back and change one thing, it would be his hair. I would give him more hair texture or just a different hairstyle. He kind of looks like a Roblox bacon hair. I do like his outfit more than I like his hair, though. I feel like his khaki pants fit well, and everything else is pretty straightforward, like the cuffs and the buttons, the colors. The way I went about his and Earth's clothing was very similar. I just kind of color matched their clothes from their, like, canon designs, and for everything else I just did what I wanted. And I gave him a bracelet because, you know, I wrote that Lunar wears the bracelets that Earth makes him, but his wrists were hidden, so I wanted to kind of show that Mars also does. I feel like they all have, I don't know, very sibling dynamic amongst them. With that, we are all done with Mars. I do think he turned out pretty good. I'm just not the proudest of him. Maybe I'm holding him to too high a standard, or maybe I just loved Earth too much. Here's our lineup, and we are all done with the first half of the video. This is the part where if you don't care where I've been for these months, you click off. If that's you, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Now for where I've been. It can all basically be summed up into a few words. Sophomore year. I worked on the bulk of my My Little Pony video over the summer, and I'm pretty sure I uploaded it a few days into the school year. After that, I was super pumped, and I was ready to make more videos, and I'm pretty sure I wrote at least 3 other scripts for videos I had planned on doing, or at least started writing 3 more scripts. However, every time I sat down to try and finish a script or draw anything, I couldn't finish it. For some of the drawings, I barely even got past a sketch, even if I even did put anything on paper. I was not prepared for how much sophomore year would literally just hit me in the face. Especially over breaks, I felt like I had time, and, you know, I could get things done, and I had some time for myself, but I would just be so exhausted from school that I just wouldn't end up getting anything done. A lot of stuff happened my sophomore year, a lot of unexpected things that really just took up a lot of my time and made me even more exhausted. I didn't have the time nor the motivation to go through all the effort of making these videos. By the time I had enough drawing motivation, aka now, my art style had changed almost completely. So I figured I'd take the extra mile and not have ugly sprites and just redo everything, including my background. Overall, I'm gonna try to make some more videos that don't take me over half a year to do. I do have a lot of videos in mind, but we will see how that ends. But with that, I have been your chaotic clown, Neptune, and I will see you in the next one.